Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first. Here's the left fielder, Quincy Harris, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires. Strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is outside.
Ball.
That misses, and the count's full. That one ripped. Way back there. And it's gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. I mean, come on. There is no better way to get your big league career started than going deep in your very first at-bat. And I can recall some pretty big names doing it when they first came up. Starlin Marte and Aaron Judge come to mind.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And the first offering is not close. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's Pete Alonso. Just missed. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame here on opening day. Hit in the air, center field. Dubon settles under it. Then there's one down. And here's the opening day lineup for the Mets. Chris, this team was outstanding in 2024. What kind of encore can we expect this year?
They gave the Dodgers an amazing battle in the NLCS, Boog, before LA went on to win the World Series. Few breaks here or there, and maybe it would have been the Mets' year. but it's been almost 40 seasons since they won a World Series. You know there's a definite hunger around this franchise.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Mark Vientos. And that's in for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. And that one fouled off. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Francisco Alvarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Check swing. He held up. Ball one.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Diaz down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 runs. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next offering is in for a strike.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Packed house here at Dyken Park. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Dubon, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was born in Honduras. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one just misses the outside corner. Now 1-2.
1-2.
In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. And it's caught for the out. Let's take a look at the Astros opening day lineup, Singy. They've gotten used to success in Houston.
Absolutely, Boog. I mean, it was a shock to see him get bounced in the wild card round last year. It was the first time they hadn't at least made it to the ALCS since 2017. I wouldn't be surprised if they get back there this season, though.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Valdez back to work. And that's fouled off. 0-1 down. Just missed. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him! Nice play.
Well, it's a nice forehand stop. Kept the ball from getting to the outfield, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take an extra step, which cost you some time. But he recovered, made a good, strong throw, and he still got the out.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Up and in, ball one. One down, base is empty. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the batter now, Quincy Harris. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Boy, not bad for your first game in the show. 2 hits in 2 at-bats. He's thinking, man, there must be a higher league. He's got to be feeling really good about the way his debut is going.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit, Starling Marte. Doubled his first time. Now one missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that is out of play. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Daikin Park, Singy, these fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the... Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boo. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Missed inside with the curve, and you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Sliced hard, but foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and that one's gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Dubon under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Juan Soto now doubled his first time up. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
1-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 1-2.
2-2.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Dubon snags it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, third base.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. That's inside. And it's 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. And 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Popped up right side. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That's in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Two.
Snags it for the second out. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 out, space is empty. And that one upstairs. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
Nope. Ball.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one missing low. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Altuve takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Senga checks on first. McCormick gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, two aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a miss as he was late.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Siri makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 4 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Sean Dubin up and throwing. Scott warming up as well. Foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Lance McCullers Jr.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's Jose Siri. Grounded out his first time up. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Siri, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. McCullers winds, fires. And a big swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch in the dirt,
2-1.
and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And
Strike
now
2.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the
Count's
dirt.
full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Now batting, number 15.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Quincy Harris up now for the Mets. McCullers a move to first. Acuna dives back in safely. Grounded to third, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner at second, 2 down. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. Altuve slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot, and the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Gets the call. 2-1 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now Yainer Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Paredes at the plate with two away, swings through that one. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's three straight strikeouts. One left for Houston, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. McCullers back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Hard hit right side. Altuve slings to first. Lindor retired. Stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Down and away for ball one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Pena. Now a jump throw, and they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got a ground ball.
And now it's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And it's fouled away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now a chance for Mark Vientos. Ha! Slider right there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses. 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco
First and
Alvarez.
second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run across. The relay to the plate. He's in there. It's 7-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Jose Siri. 0 for 2 in this one. That one the other way. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Astros nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, John Singleton.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ground ball, Alonso, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Senga ready to fire now.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Next offering way upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 2 down now, and here is Chas McCormick. There's the strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top 6, and now Luis Angel Acuna.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman Luis Angel Acuna.
That one ripped left field, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second, safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So the batting order turns over. Quincy Harris up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike. Acuna at second with nobody out. On the ground to third. throw. Picked it first. Got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Man at second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Throw to second, save. The 1-1. Yes. He's trying for third. Pitch outside. Throw to third. He's safe.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
One away with a runner at third. And we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. McCullers gets the hook. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Luis Garcia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather's on.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 0-1. And that one sliced foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, one away. And that's outside. It's 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. There's a strike.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Inside, just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls one off. 2-2. But it's offline. It's 9-0. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Nope, that's in.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch misses way outside. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs, bases full. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls,
Baya.
2 strikes.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Alonso, the runner at third. Soto over at second. Vientos on at first with 2 down. Ground ball left side. Paredes fires over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 9 and the Astros nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds.
2 balls, no
Just
strikes.
a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch misses. And now 3-0. And there's the strike. Left field, way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. So a man at first. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Outside, and it's 2-1. And delivers outside. Yainer Diaz waiting to hit for Houston. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So the Astros lead one. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. New inning getting started. Now here is Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This to third. Paredes jumps, throws, and he gets him. Nicely done. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a 2-2. Right side. On to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, number 15.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Quincy Harris.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Duvall racing over to make the catch. Bottom of the 7th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Ball one on a pitch inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit.
No,
mission accomplished.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Next offering upstairs. There's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Paredes stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, John Singleton. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Now batting shortstop, Jeremy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kodai Senga done for the afternoon, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. New pitcher on here, Jose Buto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Do you still cry at the end of my girl who must have seen it like a dozen times?
And now it's going to be Chas McCormick.
That's the ball. That's
that one inside. 1-0. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. 1 run in. Here comes another. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's 9-3. man aboard. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. And that's fouled off. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to third, Vientos. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. The other way. Fair ball. Coming home. The throw in.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks.
No balls, 1 strike.
Altuve at third. Dubon at second with 1 away. Inside.
Oh, that's it.
And it's 1-1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Got him. And there's 2 down.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now it's Christian Walker. And that is out of play. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 4 runs already in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Astros 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Scott.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Marte, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side, Altuve. Fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Dubin, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Runner on at third, one gone. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball. 2-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Marte comes in to score. It's 10-4.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Man at first. Juan Soto, the next to hit. This one in the air. Paredes under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Vientos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 outs. That one missed. Check swing, and that's a ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slings to first. They limit the damage here. 2 men left. 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Buto back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ball one
That's
there.
it. Ball.
And now the
Good
count
run.
1-2 after the swing and the miss.
One ball, two
The high
strikes.
fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get
2-2.
that top hand to work on time.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Pitch misses
No, that's
inside, and it's 1-0. Called
Yeehaw.
strike right there.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now 2 balls and a strike. A little bit low.
Nope. Ball.
The Mets up big in this one here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now it's the DH, John Singleton. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses.
Ball.
And another
Nope.
ball. And he walked him.
Miss. Ball 4. Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for Houston, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Dubin, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. So digging in, Jose Siri. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Outside.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
2-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 11-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top of the ninth. Next pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond. Now 1 gone in the ninth.
Now batting, number 15.
Here's the left fielder, Quincy Harris.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Now batting, the designated
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Dubon makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Chas McCormick.
They said told you so, but I told you no. You could follow if you lost to.
First offering, and it just misses.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
To third, Vientos. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, it was a good, clean throw to second base, but the problem was there wasn't a play there. Can't give him a hit for that. It's got to be an error.
Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. McCormick aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air on the infield, Acuna. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. So up next, Mauricio Dubon. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.